I worked with thousands of students, K to college, from over 30 private schools and over 20 public schools. Here is the most important thing I learned about education. It's that our kids aren't really getting one, unless you consider an education to be sending your kid to an obedience training school. I know what I said. Hear me out. In mainstream education, the kids who are rewarded are the ones who are best at pleasing authority, not the ones who are the most intelligent, curious, or creative. By handing out stars, honors, grades, smiley faces, we're not giving our kids an education. We are conditioning them to perform for authority. All day long in mainstream education, kids are expected to obey or they will be in trouble. Part of this is because there's so many kids, you have to be able to organize them, right? You have to be able to grade a large class, all of those things. There's that, but also there's the history of compulsory education in America, which is pretty dark if you ever want to look into it. All day long, sit down, don't talk, raise your hand, get in line, learn this. But the worst part for me is that we've duped kids and their parents into believing that when you get these tokens and smiley faces, that you're smart. But that doesn't show that anyone's smart. What it's showing is that the kids that are rewarded are the ones who are the best at doing what they're told. And don't get me started on what this system does to kids who don't fit in the box, like kids with ADHD or any learning issues, who can't please. Oh, it's devastating. So parents, let me ask you something. What is an education to you? You're probably a thoughtful parent, and I bet your idea of an education doesn't align with the education your kid's getting. I think an education has more to do with the cultivation of a thriving, healthy human being, not loading kids up with facts just to test them so that they can forget it all in a week. My entire past career was supporting this system, and I thought I was helping people. I would actually tell kids, let's just figure out what your teacher wants and do it. So I want to do something I've never done before. I'm going to ask you guys to get in the comments and start brainstorming, and we can do this together, what an education is to you. When your kid is 18, what do you want them to look like? This question is one of the reasons why we turned to homeschooling. If you're not a homeschooler, but you consider yourself to be an open-minded parent, follow me, other homeschool moms. It's an easy way to, without pressure, to kind of get a window into our lives.